Na na na. Hello everybody, my name is Phantox, and today we're looking at something pretty interesting. Well, not pretty interesting. It's kind of boring, to be honest. But it's cool. It's very important. It's idea versus execution. And you may have heard the saying before, in that a lot of people argue which one is more important, which one is high valued, which one is, the big deal. Who's the real prize winner here? The guy who comes up with the idea, or the guy who makes the idea happen? Well, we're going to talk about that in league context, because in real life, it's kind of a balance. Normally, the idea gets, the Nobel Prize, or the award, or whatever. But in league, it is almost 100% the execution, I'm afraid. This is because league can be a very complex game. But solo queue is limited on its complexity. Wow. Complexity. Especially low elos. If you're in low elos, there are three basic concepts, three ideas, for example, that will just win you games. Farming, pushing, warding. Farming, pushing, warding. Farming, pushing, warding. Farming, pushing, warding. These fucking three ideas, three very basic concepts. But if you execute them well, you will climb, and you will fuck shit up, and you will win these games, and you will stop playing about your teammates, because in reality they're just as bad as you are, and you're just as bad as they are. But yeah, farming, warding, pushing, farming, warding, pushing, warding, pushing, farming. So, why these are so important? Well, let's say you're a top laner, and you're playing as Renekton, and you're like, well, you know what, I'm Renekton. I need them items. I need those items to be big and tanky and a raid boss and just lunge into battle and slice people up. Because Renekton, when he gets items, when he starts snowballing, he can literally 1v5 people. He doesn't need to buy mana items, he doesn't need sustain items, so he will snowball hard. It will be pure damage or pure tankiness or maybe a little bit of both. Whatever, you can play Renekton however you want. But since he doesn't need to buy sustain, he doesn't need to buy mana items, he doesn't need to buy anything like that, he's just going to snowball out of control. But to do that, you need to farm. So you could be the best strategist ever. Like, you could be genius. You could be a freaking Einstein of League of Legends. But if you can't execute what you're trying to think and do, then you're not gonna win. Like, let's put it this way. Again, you're Renekton, right? You're Renekton top lane. This is the execution. I need gold for my items. I'm gonna hit minions the last time so I get the gold. So really basic idea. Really basic. And if you are freaking a genius, you'd be all like, well, Renekton's a big guy. I can stand on their minions while simultaneously farming my minions. Then every time he comes to last hit, I can EQ combo in, because I know that I have more damage than that guy. And that guy won't kite me very easily, and he doesn't have very effective escape. Say it's Diana. Diana's not going to kite Renekton very easily. So if I use one E, get my stun off with the empowered move, and then use my Q, wait for Diana to use her slow, and then go on to her again, and just push her away and ruin her and fuck her up, all while keeping high CS. That's awesome. That's brilliant. That's perfect. But if you can't CS, you're gonna lose to that Renekton who can. You're gonna lose. You have all these ideas, and you know how to play your champion. You know how to play him well. And you know the perfect technique to fucking up that Diana. But it doesn't matter, because you've got 10 CS by 11 minutes. Okay, no, that's not true. You got 50 CS by 13 minutes, and she's got 70. She's still winning the lane. Even if you have a kill, you're even. Like, you can zone all you want, but if you sit there and miss CS for fucking 20 minutes, and then you don't push the tower, you don't do anything, you're still gonna lose. You have all these brilliant ideas, that's great, but they only really matter once you get to the higher elos. If you're on the low elos, just fucking sit there and farm. Just be like, well, I need this minion. And then when they leave lane, well, I can farm more easily now because she's not here. And when they leave the lane for ages, or they die, well, she's not here, so I can take the tower. And when you get ganked, well, I don't want to get ganked again, so I just put a ward. This is the simplest shit in the world. A baby could figure that out, but it doesn't matter if you can do it right. If you can do it perfectly right, like, it's just a basic concept. Pushing. How do I win a game? I kill the Nexus. But I need to kill these towers, so I just do that then. You don't need to freeze your fucking lanes. You don't need to be like, well, Diana's only gonna take about 30 seconds to come back, including respawn's time. And I don't want to get ganked by Lee Sin because I didn't really have enough money for wards because I can't see us very hard. So what I'm gonna do is last hit very effectively, let the wave build up, let it slow push, and then I'm gonna roam bot lane, hopefully take a red, help my team take dragon, and hopefully the wave will die and Diana will lose out on their TS. Who gives a fuck? You're in bronze, right? That's called tryharding. And while these are all really, really good ideas, and they can be perfectly effective if you do them right, you have to be able to do them right. You got a lot on your plate in League. It's a big game. It's a busy game. Just focus on the things that you need to do. Push, farm, ward. Push, farm, ward. Pushing, farming, warding. Pushing, farming, warding. It's like the trifecta. You cannot push without farming. You cannot farm without warding. You cannot ward without pushing. Trifecta. This is in every lane, by the way, except jungle. That's not a lane. This is in every lane. Top lane, mid lane, bot lane. Who gives a fuck? Although normally in mid lane, your team just come along and do it for you. Baron, dragon, we don't need Baron or dragon. But here's a handy tip in low elos. If you can't close the game out, just take Baron. It's the easiest shit in the world. 100% of the time, it works. I have no idea why. But if you're winning the game, but you can't finish it, just go take Baron. And then finish. It's not hard. But I'm getting off on a tangent. Yeah, farming, pushing, warding. Farming, that's like, the simplification is just next level there. But that will get you all the way to like plat. Well, okay, I don't know how well plat players play, but that will get you far. That will get you out bronze guaranteed. If you can last it like a god, if you miss 10 out of 110 minions and you farm like a beast, you're a god. If you can get that tower down within 8 minutes and the second one down within like 15 minutes, you're gonna win all your games. The damage is fucking done. I mean, it's like as long as you keep it warded. It's really simple, really. Okay, so I have a formula for you guys, right? This is mainly top lane right now, but it can work for any lane. Last it as well as you can. Last it. Just last it. Just focus on lasting for ages until you get that shit down. Until you last it incredibly effectively. Until you've got, I would say 100 CS by 30 minutes every single game. No matter what happens, every single game. You get 100 CS by 30 minutes. More? Perfect. You can get more quite happily. If you like aren't full that lane or anything. You don't get ganked too often. But, okay, here's my phone. Like, this is my guide to winning low elo games. Last it as well as you can. And then buy a ward. When you have a ward, start pushing. Push as hard as you can. Just shove. Just shove and shove and shove and shove while it's warded. When your ward goes down, shove one last time, go back, recall. Buy another ward, buy your items, shove again. Shove and shove and shove and shove. The minions do a surprising amount of DPS. While they're trying to outlast it, they have to walk for, if they're melee, they have to walk forward to your minions, your range minions, and last it. So every time they do that, let's say you're renekton and just queue them. They'll eventually have to leave the lane, or you can just come and dive them. Shove and shove and shove. You see that jungler? Oh no, I got a ward. Run back. Just run back as fast as you can. Go back. Buy your items, buy a ward. Maybe 2. You never know what happens. You might need 2 wards. Stay for 6 minutes. Shove, shove, shove. Oh, minions killed the tower. Perfect. Oh, Diana left lane. Perfect. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this tower. Oh, I can run away now. Run away. You've taken the first tower. I don't know, it's less than 15 minutes if you shove properly. Less than 15 minutes. I did it! Well, my team wants to group mid, but I have TP. So what I'm gonna do is shove and shove and shove and shove, and then ward and see them coming. And whenever I see them coming, I'm gonna ping my mid lane to attack mid tower. And I'm just gonna run away. Recall, buy some more wards, buy my items, go back to top lane. Shove and shove and shove and shove. When I see them coming, yo, team, take this tower. Recall. Shove, 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 shove. Oh, team fight's breaking out. TP on the nearest minion. Clean up as shit because you're fucking fed and you're renekton. You can just dive in and rip them to shreds. Oh, you want a team fight? Take mid tower. Go top. Recall. Buy some wards. Go top. Shove, 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 shove. You didn't take Baron. You didn't take Baron. You don't need any of that shit. Right, you're top lane. In these low elos, bot lane, jungler, mid lane, they can all do dragon if they want, right? Who cares? It's free goal for you. Just shove and shove and shove and shove and shove and shove and shove. Eventually you'll be like, yo, oh, I'm at the inhibitor. That's cool. And then you see them come here. Hey, mid people. If you group mid, perfect. Go shove that lane. You shove top lane all the way to the inhib. Go bot lane. Do whatever you want. Go bot lane. This time you should be fucking fed. You should have 300 CS. And it's like 30 minutes into the game. You've just been shoving all game. You've been murdering those towers. You've been mincing through them. Obviously, you could go the alternative route and last hit as well as you can. Very safely. Just safely last hit. Wait for your team fights to come about. And just start team fighting. Don't worry about kills. No one cares about kills. It's just like the trifecta of low elos, right? Farming, pushing, warding. Farming, pushing, warding. Farming, pushing, warding. You cannot push without farming. You cannot farm without warding. You cannot ward without pushing. Shove, 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 shove. Shove, shove, shove. Like, so what? You know? You're 0-2 by the end of the game with like no assists. I've actually won games as Udyr by going like 0-3 or 1-3 and 0, or 1-4 and 0, whatever. 2-4 and 0. Like, I'm negative, but I just switch on that Phoenix stance and smack my way through top lane all the way to the tower, and just turn on Tiger stance and keep stance dancing all the way through until that tower's dead. Udyr can mince through towers. It's amazing. Same as Renekton. He can rip towers fucking shreds. Rengar as well does a lot of damage on towers. Jinx will be an amazing pusher. But this is just like, this is so fucking basic. Idea versus execution. These are the most simple ideas ever. Push till you hit their nexus and then you win the game. They're the most simple ideas ever. But that doesn't matter, because you can execute them perfectly, and you execute them so well. It's just fucking split pushing. They do this at LCS, right? Executed properly, it will win LCS games. And you're in bronze, and you're like, I can't carry my new team. Well, fucking sack up. But yeah, the main point I want to get across is that idea. You can have all the best ideas in the world. You can be a genius. You can know everything about the game, and it doesn't matter if you can't execute them properly. And you know what execution comes from? That's right, you guessed it, kids. Practice. Fucking practice. Just practice. Just play. Just play the game. Most of you in bronze, you've played, you know, between 100 and 300 games, or between 50 and 100 games. 50 and 300 games. Who cares? Keep practicing. Keep at it. Because I believe in you. And remember, the trifecta. I'll see you guys next time, where we talk about something. I haven't really thought about it.